Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope this finds you well. This week's Parsha is Terumah. Terumah refers to giving. Terumah is a sort of donation, charity that was required for building the Mishkan, the sanctuary in the desert. So if you've ever heard the word the Mishkan, the Mikdash, it's kind of a confusing, what's the difference between the two? So firstly, the Mishkan refers to a portable tabernacle that the Jews used in the desert. Different from the Beit HaMikdash, which was in Jerusalem, the big temple, the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall, the Kotel that we go to, that was part of the Beit HaMikdash. So the Mishkan preceded the Beit HaMikdash. Mikdash coming from the word Kodesh, holy, and Mishkan coming from the word Shekhinah, referring to God's presence. So why do we need a Mishkan? And why does everyone need to donate to the Mishkan? If God split the sea, couldn't he just plop a, portable tabernacle down in the desert and we'd be fine and we're good? Yes, obviously he could have. But the process of building the Mishkan is like the following story. When you're a child, you are endlessly thankful and grateful to your parents because you're this extremely vulnerable bag of bones, and your parents are responsible for you every second of every day. They provide everything for you. And as a child, you're like, I am endlessly thankful to you. There are so many things that I should be providing you. I wish I could give you so many things. So you see children giving parents presents, like a picture drawn of them, and it means so much from them, and it means much to the parents too, but comparatively, obviously it pales in comparison to what the parents have done for the children. But the parents don't say, what is this, a picture of me? It's not even very good. My hair isn't red, or I am not, I don't have stick arms. Parents don't say that. Parents say, wow, thank you so much. I appreciate this so much. It means a lot to me. Parents allow their children to give to them, even though it's kind of, it pales in comparison to what parents have given to children. And this is like what we have with the Mishkan, building the Mishkan. God allows us to build this, very crude thing compared to the greatness of God and the greatness of things that God has created. God allows us to build this ourselves. God allows us to give to him. Further on this idea about us building something for God is an interesting study was done on people who made an origami creature themselves versus an origami creature of someone else's. So they were asked, how much do you think this origami creature that you made is worth? Let's say they'd say 25 cents. And then they next would see an origami figure that someone else made, that was already made. And they'd be asked, how much is this worth? And they'd say 5 cents. We value the things that we make so much because we put a piece of ourselves into everything that we make. So the Mishkan was an example of God allowing us to give, and also God allowing us to feel like we were a part of it and feel a connection to it. The word Mishkan, like I said, comes from the word Shekhinah, which refers to God's presence, to dwelling. And when God instructs us to bring things to build the Mishkan with, he doesn't say, build me a Mishkan so that I may dwell in it. The words are that I may dwell among them. The purpose isn't the physical place. It's providing a space that God can be with us. And truly, any place can be a Mishkan. We don't have the Mishkan today. We don't have the Beit HaMikdash. The Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. The Mishkan no longer exists. What we do have is any place that we allow God in. So any place of holiness, any place that is significant and meaningful can be a place where the Shekhinah, where the presence of God can dwell. So just some things to think about this week. Shabbat Shalom.